Okay, back out here at Windsor High School, the Northern Colorado Classic, Game 3 of our 5 games on ColoradoPreps.tv today, and this is what I call the big one of the day, but it doesn't mean go away for 4 or 5. It's great volleyball all day long here, so stick around. But this one, folks, this is the clash of the Titans out here today. The Valley Vikings, the #1 team in 3A, and very well maybe the best team in this tournament. We'll find out in a second. The Windsor Wizards, the host team, get against Valley here. Windsor #2 in 4A as they sit behind Cheyenne Mountain, of course, 4-time defending state champion. And so the Wizards have some bridging of that gap to do this year, see if they can. But right here in front of them, this will be a good litmus test for them to see where they are and where they stand here today against Renee Affett's club. Coach Affett's club comes in 8-0 overall with 2 wins here today already. They've won 4 games, haven't lost a single game yet. And for the Windsor Wizards, they come into this one 6-0. They have their win over Greeley West here today in their first match. And that is Laverne Houston, the Windsor Wizards coach, as we get set to go here. And for the start of this one, the Wizards are going to serve first, and it's going to be Becca Mickelson to serve it here. For Valley, defensively, see if we can grab some numbers for you. Alondra Garza, she's the libero, the defensive player, and she's the first one to make a play here for Valley. Right-hand side, big slam goes wide, and that was number 3, Courtney Chacon, who missed that one long, actually. Mickelson to get a chance number 2 here and a 1-0 lead for Windsor. Service for Mickelson. Back on the right-hand side, that's Lane Paul. Came inside, and Bryn Eckert got the slam there off the hands of the Wizards, and we're tied at 1. Valley Vikings going to get service here, and it is going to be Bryn Eckert, the senior, 5'7", to have service here. Last 4 seasons, it's been at least a trip to the semifinals for Valley, and Eckert blazes the first serve off the hands that time of number 3, Angie Pancost. So 2-1 for Valley. Last year, Vikings lost in the semifinals to Colorado Academy. Last year, it was still Patriot League that took the championship. Eaton took it. Left-hand side, that shot was a nice shot by Pancost. Big-time slam coming down the lane. That time, Courtney Chacon able to get the kill and put it away, and it's 3-1 for Valley. Speaking of Valley, though, last year lost in the semis to Colorado Academy. Eaton wins then. 2 years ago, 2010, Valley wins the state title. So the Patriot League, 2 years in a row, as the service there for Bryn Eckert is a ace. Put it right down the middle of the floor. Look at Windsor defensively. Taylor Pribble is out there right now. Lexi Spikestra is at the net. There's number 5, Ricky Houston, along with number 4, Von Allman. And Houston had the carry or the hold that time. And it's a 5-1 lead here for Valley. Eckert serving again. Into the net this time, and it's 5-2. So Valley with a 3-point advantage. Wizards likewise got to the semis last year and were beaten by eventual champion and 4-time defending champion Cheyenne Mountain. So both of these teams got to the semis, lost. They want to come out and win a championship this year. Slam for Courtney Chacon. The big kill down the left-hand side goes 6-2 in favor here of Valley, off to a 4-point advantage. And serving for Valley here, Patty Esch, the 5'7" senior. Pribble's going to let that one go. It's in, point for Valley. That's a couple of untouched service points for the Vikings. And the lead is 7-2. Shaky start here for the Wizards. Esch again to serve here for Valley. Hansen in the middle, or rather Pancost, I take that back. Down low, that time was Ricky Houston. Von Allman. I take it back, Pancost again. I've called her every name but the right one here. And number 10, Miranda Geist, gets that one actually into the net. So it's 8-2. The lead is 6 here for the Valley Vikings. Esch with the service. Pancost, the big slam. Kept in here. That was Houston. Set up right-hand side for Corey Affett. Valley going to get the point here. Affett's shot was deflected away. That time by number 7, Becca Mickelson. And the point to Valley. And so Corey Affett for the daughter of Renee Affett, the coach. And Renee's got her team out to a 9-2 advantage in this one. Valley in the big match of the day. Off to a 7-point advantage. Today's broadcast being brought to you in part by Athena Salon Spa and Wellness. We'll get that right for Angie Lund and her group out there, providing the best quality spa and salon services in northern Colorado. Voted Windsor's #1 hair salon and spa since 2009. Athena's experienced and educated professional staff, they're dedicated to meeting your every request, including any treatments for your hair, skin, massage, spray tan, waxing, and nails. They've got it all. Athena Salon, Spa, and Wellness. It's 223-0273. Book your appointment today. All right, here we go. Windsor. Out of the corner there was Miranda Geist. Big time hit that time. Again, that was Chacon. She's got a hammer, and that one goes long there. And so the point here is going to go to Windsor. They're back within 6, 9-3. Courtney Chacon shooting bullets out of the left-hand side here for Valley so far. All right, service. This is Von Allman. Hannah Von Allman, the junior, at 5-5. Right down the middle that time for Affett. Pancost out of the corner. Nice shot right into the corner. 9-3. Angie Pancost, the senior, at 5-10, brings them back within 5 here. Hannah Von Allman here for Windsor with the service. Nice little tip play. That's Chacon. She's already shown she can blast it. This time she finesses a little fingertip ball over the net, and it's 10-4 for Valley. They lead by 6. Good sinking serve. Did you see the sink on that one? Holy cow. Unable to handle it down low. And this point's going to go to Greeley, or rather to Valley. 11-4, 7-point advantage. Almost got the wrong team in here for the first time today. Here's Von Allman in the back. Set this one up for Geist, and she's going to find the back line. Very nice. 11-5. Windsor is within 6, has the service here. And it's going to be Angie Pancost, the senior, to go back and serve. She's got Von Allman in front of her, and then Taylor Pribble to the left. She's your libero. Up front here, big time slam. Did she get it in? Just missed it out of the right-hand side that time. It was number 11, Emily Dellenbach. Her brother, Joey Dellenbach, big-time player for Valley basketball last year. Right-hand side, that shot going for the corner. Pribble couldn't play it. Lane Paul able to put that one into the corner and off of Pribble's hand out of bounds. So the point to West, they lead 12, rather West, I said it again. Let's call them Valley the rest of the way. What do you say? 12-6. Lead for the Vikings of 6 right now. Up front. Down low to try to keep that one in play that time was number 12, Lane Paul. And Miranda Geist gets the put away on that one, and it's a 12-7 volleyball game. First game of the 3-game set here, 3-game match, I should say. Best of 3 if you need it today. Played a 25 in the first 2, 15 in the third if we need it. And a little net malfunction here. Not to be confused with the wardrobe malfunction, which we had at the Super Bowl years ago, but just a net malfunction here. 12-7 in this one. Want to thank Agfinity as a great sponsor of today's Northern Colorado Classic out here, and also thank Athena Salon, Spa, and Wellness. 2 great sponsors today for your high school volleyball right here on ColoradoPreps.tv. They're backing up on that one and taking a look at the net right now. You got to have good eyes to see if that out-of-bounds rod is in place there, and they wouldn't ask me to do that because I can't see more than a foot in front of myself. 12-7 in this one. Miranda Geist, I should say. Let's get that one right with the service. Down the right-hand side, nice play coming in on the right. Corey Affett able to find the sideline on that one, and it's a 12-7 advantage here. 13-7, take it back. 6-point lead for the Valley Vikings here, and Affett gets the serve after putting that one down the right sideline. In the middle, Lexi Spikestra, and it's returned right in her face. Lane Paul up high to make the defensive block for Valley. They look terrific so far. 14-7. Windsor looks a little flat to me to start this one out. Affett to serve again, 7-point advantage. Houston in the middle. That one missed going long. Spikestra tried to come over and put that one on the end line and missed it, so the lead is 8. And number 8 back gets the volleyball again to serve. Affett. Front line here. That was Pancost. Kept in play that time by Patty Esch. And she hit it twice, but that was really incredible. She could hit it twice like that. That was Corey Affett. Bumped it once with her wrist and went again. Only allowed to do that one time, though. 15-8, but still a good parlor trick. 7-point lead. Big time hit coming that time for Bryn Eckhart. Able to put it off the hands of the defensive specialist for Windsor, Taylor Pribble. And the lead is 16-8. They've doubled them once again. 8-point advantage here for the Valley Vikings. Lane Paul, the 5'8 sophomore, with the serve. Von Allman downtown. Nice shot. Alondro Garza, the libero for the Vikings, went to the floor but unable to dig that one out of the wood. We're at 16-9. It's a 7-point advantage here for Valley. And serving right now, that's number 7, Becca Mickelson, who started things off at the serve line for Windsor in this match. Just unable to handle it that time, Bryn Eckhart for Valley. So 16-10. Windsor back within 6 here. Need to make a little run at the Vikings right now. Mickelson's going to miss that one long. I'm sorry, 17-10. Here's service for Valley coming. That one goes long. Eckhart missing that time. Out of the game for Valley now. Lane Paul goes out and Alondro Garza back in. And Taylor Pribble set to serve here for the Wizards. One of these teams going to come away with their first loss of the season today. Both undefeated coming in. That shot big time, and once again, that's Chacon. Went long, just missing that one. And it's 17-11, back within 6 here for the Wizards. And some more from Taylor Pribble. 17-12, take it back, 5-point advantage. I'm not letting the scoreboard catch up with me. Chacon drops one in front. Right-hand side. Kept alive that time. Down low, that's number 9, Patty Esch. Dumping that one over. Did she get the net, though? Let's see. Yep, I thought so. A little bit of contact with the net that time, or too much. The Wizards are back within 4 now. Taylor Pribble continues to serve into the net. So 18-13. Valley back to a 5-point advantage, and with service is Patty Esch, the senior. Von Allman, right side. That's Pancost, and a good save. Affett kept alive by Esch. Geist comes running to keep that one alive. Chacon with a little tapper. And on the other side, 3 did it on this side. That's Chacon. Pancost, number 3 on the other side, tried the same move, but came up empty. It's 19-13. 6-point advantage for the Vikings here. Pancost let go on that one. Good job defensively. Pancost again, and Valley just will not go away on this point. Here's Pribble. Big time slamma-jamma, just missed outside. Emily Dellenbach put that one just outside the line. So it's 19-14. Wizards will get their hand on the ball. It'll be Hannah Von Allman. Down by 5 here, trying to chunk into that lead a little bit. That was Garza. Affett tried to go to the net, and Geist got tied up in the net. Point's going to go here to the Valley Vikings at 20-14. Vikings have lost 1 game in all their matches so far. They're 8-0. They lost 1 game against Thompson Valley. Only game of the year they put down. Nice save, and then between Bryn Eckhart and Lane Paul, they played a little catch there, and then it got away. 20-15, back within 5 for the Wizards. Just can't seem to inch much closer than that 5-point margin right now. Pancost with a serve. That was Lane Paul. Here's Affett with the point. Von Allman went to the floor to try to get that one, but Affett put it in a spot where she couldn't get there. 21-15, the lead 6 for Valley, 4 points away from a possible first game. Best of 3, 25 they play 2 in the first 2, 15 in game 3 if we need a rubber game of the match. Pribble puts it over. Here's Affett. Lane Paul again for Valley. There's Pancost for Windsor. Affett. Von Allman, nice defensive play. Abby Wehrman getting called defensively that time. Geist, did she get it in? She did. Nice play. Miranda Geist, a junior for Windsor, stands at 5'9", able to put that one into the back line. 21-16. Once again, Windsor gets service back, down 5. Geist, after the big hit right there, gets to serve. Bombs one over. Eckhart going to get this one blocked away nicely that time by Ricky Houston. Ooh, unable to get up that time. On the left-hand side that time, that was number 9, Haley Davis. Hard to read that number, and haven't called Haley's name too much today, but tried to take care of that one, and it glanced off her. 22-16, the lead is 6 for Valley. Pancost. Left-hand side for Spikestra. Good job defensively that time on the front line for the Vikings. Pribble came from the back line to get that one. Nice save. That was Pancost. Right into the middle of play. Great job. Patty Esch saw the floor open up in the middle and delivered it right there where nobody could touch it. 23-16. The lead to 7 now for the Vikings. Number 1 team, Colorado Preps 3A. The Valley Vikings, number 2 in 4A, the Windsor Wizards. Great matchup here. Libaro to Libaro that time. Affett keeps it alive. Sent over here for Houston, that's Pancost. Affett for Valley. Into the middle again, and Patty Esch knows where to put it. Driving Taylor Pribble crazy back there. Pribble trying to make up a lot of ground on that one and couldn't. And now we are game point at 24-16 for the Vikings. Pancost. Houston going to get a quick one here. Ricky Houston just had to backhand that one over the net to get it. 24-17, the lead 7 now. Valley just sitting on the victory here. Affett. Chacon, did she get it there? No, missed long. 24-18. Ricky Houston back to serve. Unfortunately, she needs to nail 6 in a row here to get them back even. And that's long, and that's the first game. So Ricky Houston puts that one into the next county. 25-18, Valley wins the first one. Second one will come back momentarily right here. Today's broadcast being brought to you by Athena Salon, Spa, and Wellness. Make sure you visit them at their website. There's a $10 coupon waiting for you on the website at www.spaathena.com. AthenaSpa.com. Athena Spa, Salon, Spa, and Wellness provides organic and natural treatments as an alternative to harmful chemical-based products. In fact, Athena is the only Eminence Green Spa in all of northern Colorado. They do it right, folks. Angie Lund and her group over there, they treat you right, they do it right at Athena Salon, Spa, and Wellness, enhancing your beauty and overall health while mindfully preserving our planet. Catch them at 223-0273. All righty, 2:20 about to go. A little 2-minute break in between these two. This game here, game 1, game 2. We'll spit it out eventually as soon as Porky Pig leaves the studio here. 1-0 for Valley, winning the opening game going away. Come back in about 60 seconds right here on ColoradoPreps.tv. All righty, Clark Johnson alongside Kevin Schaefer back here at ColoradoPreps.tv. Mickey Johnson got the video camera in her hand, and we go to game 2 now with Valley winning the opener 25-18. Got out to about a 5-6 point margin in that one, and the Windsor Wizards, number 2 in all of 4A behind Cheyenne Mountain, they just couldn't close the gap. They had chances to whittle that thing down to 2 or 3 a few times and just couldn't get there, and Valley was able to hold them at bay in the first one. So the Vikings trying to go to 9-0, the Wizards trying to go to 7-0. Both with wins here today. Actually, Valley's won twice already today here. So I'm going to look at Kevin and say this is Valley's third and final game today, or will they play one more time in the other gym? They'll play once more in the other team. That's right, 5 teams out here. You get to play each team one time. All right, game 2 underway. Affett goes for the save on the sideline here, and Pancost delivers a bullet down the sideline. It's 1-0 for Windsor. Taylor Pribble will get the serve here. Garza, that's Chacon, sent it back on the right-hand side, that time for Mickelson. Geist able to manufacture one at the front of the net there. It's 2-0 for the Wizards. She's played well at the front of late. Miranda Geist, a junior, at 5'9". So 2-0 for the Wizards. Trying to even things up by taking game 2 here after the Vikings took game 1. Shot down the right-hand side, that time for Patty Esch. Esch again with a little tap. Finding a spot to go that time was Geist. Very nice for the Wizards. And it's 3-0 now for Windsor. Taylor Pribble, the defensive specialist again, to serve. Offit sent it to the front of the net, dug out of there by Bryn Eckhart. But did she put that one backwards? Net or carried it? What did she do with it? She was into the net. So 3-1, first point of the of game 2 for the Vikings, and it's going to be Haley Davis, the freshman, to serve. Nice little play over the top. Pankos looked like she was going to go downtown with that one and then just feathered it over the top for the point. It's 4-1 for Windsor. Checking in, Abby Wehrman, and out Patty Esch. Von Allman with the serve. Garza in the middle of the floor. There's Chacon letting rip. Good job by Pribble, though, defensively. And then on an easy one, they throw it into the net. So Chacon came with a cannon, but Pribble was equal to the challenge. And then Windsor gave up an easy one. 4-2 now for the Valley Vikings. Back to serve, Courtney Chacon. She's got hops. Here's Geist off the top of the net and then falling in front of number 7, Abby Wehrman, on the floor to get it, but unable to come up with it. It's 5-2 for Windsor now. They've got Chacon listed at 5'6", the senior, but she absolutely jumps through the roof. 5-2 back to serve. Here is Von Allman. Chacon, left-hand side this time for Lane Paul. That's Eckert to send it back. And off the shot on the right there, that time Haley Davis, the freshman, throws it into the net. So 5-3, Valley back within 2 after winning the opener 25-18. Second game of the 3-game match if we need it. Oh, trying to go for the soft little touch play. Miranda Geist unable to heist it over the net. 5-4. Valley is within 1 here. That's bad. Sometimes I come up with really bad stuff, folks, and you just have to wade your way through it. That one's going to miss long. Shot coming out of the corner that time by Haley Davis, the freshman. So, Valley, after getting behind early in Game 2 after taking Game 1, has evened this one up at 5 apiece. Service here coming from the back line, Emily Dellenbach. Von Allman, and then Pribble will send it over. Big time, up in the air. That's number 4, Bryn Eckhart. At the front line for the Vikings, able to slam that one and get the kill. It's 6-5 now. They've forged their way to the front here in Game 2, the Vikings have. There's Geist for the Wizards. Chacon to Affett, and Affett can't answer. Can't put it over the net, and we're even at 6. Both teams looking to give each other their first loss of the season. One of them's got to go down here, as they're both undefeated off the hands of Garza and out of bounds there. And so the Windsor lead is up at 7-6 now. Miranda Geist is the server. Trying for a 2-point advantage here. Eckert. Nice job defensively. It's Spikestra. Good job on the front line. Lexi Spikestra with a block. 8-6 for Windsor. And here's Geist again. That's Garza, Chacon, and Eckert. Right-hand side, that was the freshman again. Haley Davis. In front for Spikestra. Offit. Going for the corner and didn't get it. Missed it outside. Lane Paul. Just couldn't find the spot in the corner. And it's 9-6. The Wizards are back up by 3. Here's Geist, who's on a bit of a roll from the serving point. Chacon, Offit, and that's long. 10-6, so the Wizards built up a 5-point lead earlier. Valley chiseled into that, got it even, and now we're back to a 4-point advantage for the Windsor Wizards. That went into the net, so make it a 3-point lead, but a good turn of service that time for Miranda Geist. She gets a rest, and Taylor Pribble, the defensive specialist, checks back in with a 10-7 contest. Valley took the opener 25-18 against Windsor here. Down 3 in Game 2. Spikestra, did she get it in? Off the hands there of Bryn Eckhart. And out of bounds, and the point goes to the Wizards. Spikestra with the slam there, and it's 11-7. Serve for Davis, the freshman. Off the hands there, 9 went to 9 there. Off the hands of Patty Esch and out of play, so it's 12-7. And the Windsors have a nice 5-point advantage. Timeout on the floor of the Valley Vikings. And Renee Offit want to talk about this one. Get a 60-second break. We'll come back in a moment right here on ColoradoPreps.tv. All righty, Clark Johnson back here at Windsor High School. Northern Colorado Classic out here at Windsor High School, and alongside Kevin Schaefer and Mickey Johnson. It's Windsor and Valley, the big match of the day, I think, and it's been a good one so far. Valley won the opener, 25-18. Windsor leading this one, though, right now by a 12-8 count. Valley's going to get the service here, though, and it's going to come back to number 12. That's Lane Paul. Windsor lost their first individual game of the year today in the opener of this match, losing to Valley. Valley's lost only one so far, and that was Brent Eckert at the front line knocking that one down. They lost one to Thompson Valley earlier. Just an individual game we're talking about. Both teams undefeated in match play so far. 12-9 right now for Valley. They're trailing by 3 in this one, but leading in games 1-0. You see that on your scoreboard. Here comes Chacon. Thought she was going to wind up with that one. Into the net it looked like that time. And it will be Valley points. They're back within 2 now. Renee Offit takes the timeout. They come out. They knock down a couple of points here in a 12-10 game. Spikestra tried to push that one to the left-hand side here and threw it out of bounds. 12-11. Valley back within 1. Good service here for Lane Paul, the sophomore. Van Almen, I thought for a second that Hannah Van Almen, was going to let that one go and see if it was going to be long. She turned out to hit it at the end and hit that one out of bounds. So we're 12-12 now. The Vikings have made their way back to even, and that one's got to take off. It is way too long here, and it goes 13-12 for the Windsor Wizards. Service coming here for Becca Mickelson, the senior. Her Wizards down 1-0, but leading here in game 2, 13-12. Mickelson to fire for Garza. That's off it. Here's Chacon to wind up and fire off the hands on the front line. I think it was Spikestra who came over. Van Almen was there as well. And it's 13 all, I believe. Nope, did I get that right? Nope, 13 all. We've got it right on our scoreboard, folks. That's all that counts. There it is. Back into the corner that time for Mickelson. Pribble. Eckhart. Chacon tried to go downtown. It was blocked away. Nice job inside again, that time by Emily Dellenbach. Dellenbach fights again. Her and Chacon on the front line for Valley, and they're not able to get it by him, the Wizards are. So it's 14-12. Valley on a run here. Timeout on the floor. Coach Laverne Houston says our lead has gone away, and suddenly we're 11 points away from going into the bottom of this match. It's they go back to 13-12 on the scoreboard, but I think that we've still got 14-12 on ours, so we'll keep it there. We'll come back in about 1 minute right here on ColoradoPreps.tv. Back here at Windsor High School, the Northern Colorado Classic, still trying to figure out the scoreboard issue. 14-13 is what we have. We're sure that's right. Leading this one right now, the Valley Vikings, after the opening game win in this match at 25-18. So they're trying to put it away in 2 games. Lead by 1 here in Game 2. Today's broadcast being brought to you in part by Athena Salon Spa and Wellness, providing you the best quality spa and salon services in all of Northern Colorado. Voted Windsor's #1 hair salon and spa since 2009, Athena's experienced and educated professional staff is dedicated to meeting your every request, including hair, skin, massage, spray tan, waxing, and nails. Athena Spa and Salon and Wellness provides organic and natural treatments as an alternative to harmful chemical-based products. They are Northern Colorado's only Eminence Green Spa. Make sure to visit them, 223-0273. Visit the website. That website has a $10 coupon on it for you that you can take money off at Athena, www.spaathena.com. Call them today, 223-0273. And here we go, 14-13, Valley by 1. Eckhart with the serve. Von Allman, back to Mickelson. Davis, the freshman. Pancost out of the corner. Did that one crawl the line? It did. And Windsor's going to sneak away with this one at 14-14. Taylor Pribble back to serve. She's got a good serve. She's taken a few swats back there, more than a few tonight, or rather today, from behind the service line. Here's Garza up front for Eckert. Chacon. Nice job. Geist came over to make the block. Pancost, and that one is out. Thought maybe Garza got a mid on it there, but she didn't. She pulled back at the last second. Now they're going to talk about it. Yeah, off the tips, off the mitts, I think, right off the tips of Alondra Garcia. Alondra, the 5'3" sophomore, the libero for the Valley Vikings. They're going to talk about this one. I thought I just saw a little deflection at the end on that one, but we'll see how they iron this out. I think they're going to give the point to Windsor. It was off the fingertips. I'm not sure where they went to look at that one, on what video screen they found that replay, but in the back of that guy's brain, apparently he's got a camera. 15-14. Windsor with a service and the lead now. Davis, good save that time on the back line that time for Angie Pancost. I take that back. That was Houston with the save. There's Houston again. Up front, that one knocked away, and this one's going to go to Valley. So tied at 15. We played a 25 here in Game 2. Windsor needs to win Game 2 to send it to a 15-point third game. See if we get there. Pancost up front, but it was saved nicely. That was Eckert. Chacon with a slam and a nice play. That was Mickelson. That slam by Pancost misses. 16-15, well-played point by both teams there. Valley gets the 1-point advantage for the freshman Davis. I'm sorry, Patty Esch. Down on the floor there, Davis, the freshman for Windsor. Patty Esch, the senior, for the Valley Vikings that time. 16 all. Windsor gets the serve, and it's Von Allman to serve. Back up for Wehrman that time. Downtown. That was Chacon. Boy, can she rip it. Chacon with a little block and a bump. Eckert and off it. Pancost. What are they going to get here? A net from Valley, is that right? 8 in the net, that's off it. So the point goes to Windsor there, and the Wizards are back up 1 at 17-16 here. Von Allman to serve for the second time. Off it. Pribble. Pancost, nice play. Garza on the floor. Pribble. Garza again with a nice save. Chacon will play some free ball. Houston for Pancost. This is a good point. Eckert in the middle. Onto the floor. Pancost to get it over. Eckert again. Nice block, Pancost. Did it go long? It did. Great point. The Wizards come away with it. (18-16). Wizards by 2 here. Valley got a lead in the opening game of this match and went on to a 7-point victory. This is more like it. Little touch and go here. Eckert. Chacon with a little tapper. Pribble came up to play it. Offit. Chacon, great block again. They're both there. Houston and Geist defensively on the front line for the Wizards. That one knocked out, though, so the point goes to Valley. Make a good block, and I forget the ball sailed out. Here's Geist. That one comes out, but off the fingertips, and Windsor's going to get this one. So 19-17, the Wizards by 2. Service coming up here, and it looks like number 3. That is Angie Pancost. Did I get that right, or is that Von Allman again? No, that was Pancost with the point. Put it in front of Abby Werman, and Abby couldn't get to it. So 20-17, and Pancost will get another one. On its way there, Eckert plays it to Offit. Chacon up high that time was Houston. Houston got the net that time, just a little too anxious. Into the net for Houston. She was all over it. Good plays, good taps at the net, a great block, and then she made too much contact. 20-18. Valley down a pair. Into the net that time, that was Davis, Haley Davis, the freshman. She tried to come out of that left-hand corner a couple times today and had it go into the net from that side. Davis to sit down in for the Wizards, number 2, Madeline Geike. Service here for Dellenbach. Geist, there's a nice play by Chacon. Eckert, did she get it in? No, just missed it. It's 21-19 for Windsor, right? Windsor should get service here. Nope, they're going to give, they called it out, so I guess they got a tip on it. So a deflection gives the point to Valley here, and we're tied at 20. Dellenbach to serve here. Front of the net and get the point. It's a crawl-over point. I think if that's ping pong, we're doing it again, but this is volleyball. It's 21-20. Dellenbach with a nice serve off the top of the net. Von Allman played that one. Geist with a hammer, but they keep it in play. Tried to block it. It goes out of bounds. Once again, defensively, Houston and Geist over there trying to make the block, but it was Lane Paul able to take care of business there, and Valley has gone out to a 22-20 advantage here. I think that's 4 in a row for the Vikings after trailing by 2, and here they are looking just 3 points away from taking this match. So things have changed in the last couple of minutes here for Windsor head coach Laverne Houston, gone from ahead to behind, and now backed up against their own front porch here. 22-20 in favor of the Wizards. Wizards came into this one with a record of 6-0 on the season. And coming into this match had not even lost an individual game. They did lose the opening one 25-18 to Valley. And now are in danger of losing the match here down 22-20. For the Vikings, they're trying to move with 2 wins already today. Trying to move to 9-0. Number 1 atop the 3A rankings. All right, Dellenbach to serve again, 22-20 for the Valley Vikings. 3 points away from the match. Dellenbach, big time serve. Windsor's got to come up defensively here. Pribble will send it back. Down low, that was Eckert. Up top, who got the ball? Who got it? Who's into the net? It's going to be, Ricky Houston into the net for Windsor. So it's 23-20 Valley, just 2 points away from a match. Dellenbach to serve again. Von Allman up front. Geist. Here's Offit. Got to save that one off the deflection. Houston. Pancost. Into the corner. Eckert outside the line. No good. Well, that was a big one. If they go 24-20, it might be lights out right there. 23-21, though. Back within 2 for the Wizards. And here is Miranda Geist at the line to serve. They need this one. Big, big point for the Wizards. Garza sends it up front. Eckert with a little tap. Blocked in front nicely. That time it was Lane Paul. Chacon, slam time for Eckert. Got the kill, 24-21. They put the wrong point up there. Should be 24. 21 for Valley. When I say that, you're not even looking at the scoreboard here in the gym. That's the one we're referring to. Our scoreboard, of course, has never been wrong. Here's Offit. Chance to win the match right here for the Vikings. Chacon. Offit. Big time shot down on the floor. Nice play, Pribble, to keep it alive. Pancost. Did she miss it? She did. Match goes to Valley. 25-21. They win 25-18 and 25-21, and they do it in comeback fashion in Game 2. Great job by the Vikings. They move to 9-0. The Wizards dropped their first match of the year. They're now 6-1. So the big one plays out. The Valley Vikings come to take care of business today, and they do it on the home court of the Windsor Wizards. We'll come back with our 4th game. Next one coming up on us is Greeley West against Holy Family. That's Game 4 of 5 today right here on ColoradoPreps.tv. Back in a moment, folks.